This is a video demonstration of how to configure the baud rate, the address, and the protocol on a PTZ-LX700L12X. This camera does not have dip switches inside the camera, so everything is done through the OSD. The first step is connecting the RS-45 to your RS-45 connector on the back of your DVR. This camera normally has a pigtail that it will have 3 wires. One of the wires will be for the RS-45, and there is positive and negative. There is the power connector for the camera, and there is the video BNC connector of the camera. After you connect your positive and negative on the back of your DVR RS-45 port, you will need to configure the DVR to be able to move the camera. In order for you to do that, you will need to go to the DVR and you go to the main menu. You go to settings, and notice that this camera is configured or is connected to channel number 2, video input on channel number 2 on the DVR. So I have to go to pan tilt zoom, and you will be presented with this menu. You have to click under channel. You click the appropriate channel where the camera is plugged in this case it's channel number 2. And as you see, these are the defaults of the DVR's pan tilt zoom setup. So this particular camera comes from factory, comes as Pelco D, address number 1, and baud rate 9600. So I need to match that in order for me to access the OSD and do any changes or take control of the camera. So under protocol, I'm going to click the drop down, and I'm going to look for Pelco D. There it is. The address is number 1, and the baud rate is 9600. After I change these 3 options, I just simply click save. There is another way for you to figure it out what the address, protocol, and baud rate is, even though there's a sticker on the pigtail that will tell you what it is. But it's very simple. You can just, as long as you have the video input connected to it, what you can do is you can just unplug the camera, okay, and then plug it back in. You will see on the OSD it will show some information about the configuration of the camera. And you will see in a minute, you will see protocol Pelco D, address number 1, and 9600. And here it tells you how to access the OSD. So for you to access the OSD, you have to click the plus iris on your DVR after all the connections have been done. Otherwise, you're not going to have any type of remote connection, or actually you cannot physically move the camera. So we're going to go to pan tilt zoom and plus iris. And there you go, that's the menu. Now you use the up and down arrows to move where it says protocol setup, and then you click plus iris again. This is the menu of for you to change the pan tilt setup, the protocol. You can change it to Pelco D or Pelco P. Those are the only ones that they're available for this camera. And then let's say I wanted to change this to a different address. Remember, when you have 2 cameras, at least one of the cameras have to have a different address. On my case, I only have 1 on this DVR, so I'm okay to leaving it like that. But I'm going to change it to 5. And I use the right arrow for me to change it to 5. And I'm going to use the baud rate to be 2400, for example. And I just click return. Just go down and you will see here it says return. Click the plus iris. And then as soon as I exit the menu, I will not able to move the camera at all. Why? Because I changed I modified the address of the camera in the protocol. But remember, before I have to configure the DVR as the default, which is 9600 for the baud rate and Pelco D for the protocol in address number 1. But because I change it, I lose the ability to move the camera back and forth. So now that you change the address, you need to match that on your DVR again. Again, you go to pan tilt zoom. You go to camera number 2. Now I left the camera as Pelco D, so I'm okay with that. I changed the address to 5, and then I changed the baud rate to 2400. Then I hit save. Now if I right click and go to the pan tilt zoom menu right here, I will be able to move the camera. That's it. If you follow those steps, it will be easier for you to change and modify the address, the protocol, and the baud rate of the camera. And you can also navigate throughout the OSD menu by pressing plus iris. Thank you for watching.